And welcome back to Per Aspera for the next part. We're picking up right from the last episode, trying to finish off the last few things we need before our fully breathable atmosphere is allowing us to fully complete Mars. I have noticed one thing since the last episode, which was just a couple minutes ago. We're really hurting for workers, actually. No wonder things are so slow. We're like 33 workers shy of what we need. So we need to either upgrade worker factories or we need to build a couple more because we are very short on workers. So that's going to be our first priority is to get that done. Like this one here. So we'll upgrade what we can find of these. That one's already upgraded. I think we'll also make sure that we have one or two set for a priority. Ooh. Carbon mine there is going to have to be scrapped. Which means we're going to need an in-between for that. What do we want to do? We'll throw down a scanner right there. Not going to do a huge bonus for us, but it'll help us at least get everything taken care of. Do that. Where is our worker factories? There's one here. They are prioritized, but they're down a level. That would answer one question as to why some of our stuff is so slow. Is because we're hurting on what we need. Like, and even now we've jumped up another, what, in the last minute or so? 6 for our overall. Oh no, those are maintenance drones. I'm looking at the wrong one. Those are... Okay, that makes a difference. I was completely looking at the wrong one. These are our maintenance drones, not our worker drones. My fault. Iron mine depleted. Iron mine depleted. Scrape a few more buildings. Water extractor's rubble. Have to replace that one then. And how are we? 12 months there. 92% research bonus in the lab. Nice. Don't have much else going there. That's way lower. We had thrown down a steel factory, but I'm thinking we might need one or two more. Put a few more down randomly, I think. Do another one over here. I mean, that was a major drop. We're down to only 94 steel. We need to recover a lot of that. We still only have one worker here, too. So... Come on. Gonna zoom in a bit to make that a bit easier. Got one in there. One there. I see that. Nitrate. And that's creating what we need, so that's making that even faster. Up to 6. We're getting so much closer to getting that done. We're up to 20% on our magnosphere. Yay. I think we've launched 3 of those now so far. Yeah, we've done 3 of those. And I think that's probably why we're dropping our... Oh, actually, it's not even steel. That's iron. Straight out iron for that. Yeah, so we've gotten 3 of those done, which is good. Space elevator, we've done 5 out of 12 there. So we'll have at least 2 there. In which case we'll eventually be able to work our defense network, that's going to take a lot as well, especially on our iron. I'm glad we've got so much of it stocked up. as well as having a few others that are ready to go. That one is outside of a maintenance field. Because there is no maintenance facility. I almost think that the maintenance facilities themselves have been expanded out. Because that seems like a lot larger of a circle than what it had been before. But that might just be me. Oh, for one thing, there's a maintenance facility right there that's not done yet. And still, even then, I'm not going to worry about it too much. We've got, oh, we'll scrap that one. Because we have this one here, but it's just outside of the power range is what the issue with that one is. We have a ton of power, so I think we're just going to throw down solar farm right there, which actually is going to then link us up with this grid right here. That's just going to be in range. Yeah, we've got over 7,000 power thanks to fission. Fission, fusion. We're good on power. Like we'll just use solar to make it cheap to connect things if we need to. Maxed out on speed wise, and it's only been 79 years since we got started on this. Southern winter. Okay, that's got the power there. I'll start working on the maintenance drones for this area here. Then hopefully, I believe that will get... That one is just barely in range, which is good. That's what we want to see. And down here... Yeah, we got a couple of workers taking care of this area now. Unlike before, which was basically just this worker covering all of this, and this one not really having much. So good. That's helping us improve there. Up here, we got the hyperloop. Is this connected? This is not connected yet. I'll make sure that's done. Just gonna help connect all this. That basically will be all of this will be connected to the grid, power and supply wise. Before, and then eventually we'll actually get this physically connected here, right in this spot here. And we'll actually, could we do a second hyperloop down here? It'd have to be way out here for that hyperloop to connect. It's viable. We'd have to come out down here, and then we could do a second one in this area here to help bring supplies down to that aspect. But even still, we're connected up here, which is going to bring a lot more of the supplies we need up into that area. So, yay, we're getting there. Okay, now we have the power here that we needed. And we should have a... Oh yeah, we've got a ton of extra power. So now all these items that are off, we can get turned back on now. Well, that was an issue right there. Is that thermal plant got turned off because it had no maintenance. Just like this area is not getting any maintenance. Okay, let's get priority on these couple of maintenances here, so that hopefully we can get this area finished off. Or at least improved. We have our solar farm there. Good. We're a bit short on our food. Really good demand for it too. I think what we'll do, throw down an extra couple of food factories. throw an extra one up here. So we can start getting a bit more stockpile on that. Because I mean, we only have 350 extra food. And we're not making enough for what our demand is, so that's going to be critical on that. And then we're also going to need to eventually put in more water items, primarily these water treatment plants. Which, where were those? Right here. Oh, that's showing us irregular. Okay. That's not too bad. We'll throw another one down right there. Get it hooked up. Like so. I think we'll go ahead and even throw down Greater Colony. Get all that connected up. A little extra people. Which we're still only holding at 5,000, so that's... eh. Obviously, I still like to see more. I think we'll even throw down one more food factory down here. Actually, I think we should throw down a couple more. Oh, actually, we do have a hyperleaf down here. But we'll throw down... one right there. Now it's connected there. Connect you up there. Think about as connected as we're gonna be in that area. Chemical plant there is done. 27% on our magnosphere. 32 on our oxygen. So that's dropping even more. Good. We've doubled our production. But by our demand, we're still not meeting a whole much. Though we're still waiting on getting a few more done up. I think since these are right here. Go ahead and grab those. Our tent city, yay. Go back and just grab these to get those gone. Maintenance facility again. Solar farms there to connect. Do one here. Because I also want to go ahead and throw down. That was fast. Throw down a super hub right here. Get this connected up. Oh, connect all that up again. And that food factory has no power. Gotta get that fixed. Yeah, we don't even have much production on that. That was a 10. We have the potential of doing 100, which is decent, would do our current demand, but that's still not too great. I think the only thing we will do. Also throw down a storage center right there.
This is a serious undertaking. I will need to proceed very carefully. This may have undesirable results if my calculations are not perfect.
Nah, we're way past all of that, so I think we'll be fine. Okay, our scanners have worked out. We're doing good. Factory there, we're waiting on the power. Oh, they're grabbing the chemical plant first, which is fine. I mean, at least we have a ton of chemicals. Making way more than we need. Production's up. That was the big thing, was just having enough chemicals and food on hand to get everyone taken care of. We are doing fine. 27% on the magnosphere, down to 32 on the oxygen. That's slowed down a bit, unfortunately, but we are still producing nitrogen far quicker than we are doing oxygen. We're still waiting on our 2 imports as well. Oh no, those are the resources for the magnosphere, I believe. Nitrogen right here. So we've got one on the way, another one's already halfway done. So we'll get our last of the nitrogens in here pretty soon, which should allow us to turn on, which has no power that area yet. What are they waiting on up here? Priority on you. By the looks of it, I can see that there are spots here. I don't see any workers in this area. I don't know if... Okay, yeah, one's being built now. Let me see if that makes a difference in trying to get this area taken care of. Needs worker hub. So, okay, so... Don't see any difference on that.
Crashing the moon into Mars is the most
would have a
extreme
global
of
and
methods. Immediate effect. But if it works, then it may have been worth it, right?
Good, our production is way up on that. What we wanted to see. Why are these not getting... Well, for one thing, we're waiting on steel. Just waiting on carbon. Come on, autosave. You're in the way again. Okay, that was off because it had no power. So, carbon mine. You're empty. That's one reason why things aren't getting done. Carbon mines that we needed over here are having to wait on the... yeah. Okay. I really need the hyperloop over here. Order for that to be... Ah, right there would work. Guess what we'll scrap that. That'll bring us here. And this can connect with this one down here, which will create the chain up to this one here, which will then allow us to bring any of the resources we need elsewhere to this area here. Okay, so we can get that taken care of at least. As long as it works. Which I can't guarantee that it will. we can do is just let it go. Not much I can do at this point, unfortunately. Kind of stuck on that. Okay, almost hit our requirement for oxygen. This area down here is starting to get some work done. Got the power there. Once maintenance there is done, I'll take care of that area there. Almost got the maintenance done here. Working turned up there with all the power. They're expanding out that way. Okay, so this area is basically taking care of itself. It's worked itself out with the addition of all those other worker hubs, which is good. I think one thing we will do. Upgrade way. Upgrade way. Upgrade way. That should help move things about. Go ahead and go down and grab all of these mines next. Connected up. I think alright, so that takes care of all of our engineering, all of our space, and a lot of our back tech on military and biotech is done. I think next we'll go ahead and do our biotech 5. And we'll probably do our military 5 on that. But trying to catch up on getting everything unlocked before this up here finishes. Which we're down to 31% of our oxygen, and then we're down to, or up to 27% of our magnosphere, which is good. We've really climbed on our, so much climbed on our food. We're only holding a 10 production. I wonder why our production's so slow on that. You even read on that. Not to each slider will determine the general priority of resources that an aspect of the logistic network will have, prioritizing ones higher percentage over those with lower values. Not entirely sure. I'm just gonna leave that as is. I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to do on that. That might be linked somewhat with our population. Not entirely sure. All I know is we need food for our people, and we're not making a whole lot of food. Simple as that. Prioritize on that before we lose out on the worker hub there. Still very short on our steel, too. Even though it says we don't have much demand for it. Which may or may not be true. I'm not entirely sure on that one. Facility there, which is now working. We're getting there. We have our tent city. Requires no pressurization. I want to throw one down. Just one. First ever tent city.
This is the last stage of biotech research. We made it.
And we are under 30% for our oxygen. Or at least we're at 30%. Obviously, we want to continue going down on that. What we got? We're under... Okay, yeah, we're almost under 30%. We're at 30.2. But we're getting there. We're also 33% on our magnetosphere. I think what we will do is we're going to cut one. Because we're almost there. We're still producing more nitrogen than what we need to. So I think we'll cut one for sure on that. I think we'll be okay. Now with that... Where did I just put that tent city? I want to go and throw up another food manufacturing right next to it. It's not it. Right here. I do want to go ahead and another food factory right nearby. I'm trying to do these upgraded roads too. See if that's going to help us with some travel. Yeah, another dome research done. Yay. Terminal, connect that up. We are getting there. Yeah, every little bit's helping us. Which is a good thing. It makes all of us happier. Holding at 12.5. How do we get our food efficiency up? I'm going to need to look in on that. Getting the food efficiency up, because I'm not entirely sure why we're still holding so low on that. If anything, we should have a surplus. I mean, we've put down a bunch of extra food supplies, but at the same time, being that maybe because they're so far away from chemical sources, that's entirely a possibility. And all I can do is sit and wait at this point. Still not sure what's going on with this area up here. Like, I don't understand why. Let's prioritize on that. And maybe because this is just so high up as a carbon mine that that's not being worked on like it should be. It's a guess at least. And part of it is that iron mine's empty. Alright, so... This area is not doing us any good. What we need 3. I need 1. I need to get it just going. That iron's what's holding us up in this area, I think. If we had the iron that we need, we wouldn't have the issue that we're having. Yeah, prioritize on that one. Because what's happening is, being we have no iron, we're not making any steel, which isn't allowing us to produce the other components we need to get these mines and other power grids and whatnot going. That, and then we're going to throw up a second just base iron mine there to try and get that one going again. Just being able to pull from that now. Hopefully that's going to be able to go into. Okay, yeah, that's going straight into the carbon mine, which will give us the carbon we need to do the steel that we need. Good, alright, so we're getting a little bit going on this one at least, it looks like, finally. Prioritize on that for the silicone. Alright, good. Giving us the carbon that we're needing to do the polymer, which the polymer then will be able to be used towards things like the maintenance. Alright, so we're able to finally make some progress on that. So we'll go ahead and cut off there. We're officially down under the 30% on the O2, which means we're good there. We shouldn't have as many fires breaking out and buildings being damaged by it. So waiting on the magnosphere to pick up, but we're up to 33% now, as opposed to the 20% that we were at, I believe, at the start of the episode. So yeah, we're progressive smoothly on this. We're having a few little hiccups here and there, but we're getting them repaired as quick as we can as soon as we see them. We officially have our first tent city down. There it is. And so far, it's got almost 200 people for a space of 2,500. Yeah. Doing a ton of science for that too. Nice. So, yeah, we're getting where we need to be here. We're almost where we need to be at. Once we get the magnosphere, then I think we'll be completely taken care of there. So if you've enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll hope to see you again next time. Welcome to the Vortex, and glad you're here.